Hi friends, good morning. This month in Old Town Kids, we have begun a new series called Stars in the Sky, and it's all about a man named Abraham and his descendants. Now, in our first lesson, which was just last week, we were learning about a very important promise that God makes to Abraham. And God promises Abraham that he is going to have a very, very big family. And that family is going to be really important. And so we will be learning more about that family in the coming weeks and all throughout this year. And one of the great things that we get to learn about in this series as we're learning about Abraham and his family is how much time Abraham spends with God. Abraham is talking to God a lot, and God is talking to Abraham, and when Abraham is going through things, he is asking God about it, asking God for help, asking God what to do, listening to God, remembering his promise that God made, and all kinds of things, because Abraham and God are friends, and Abraham trusts God when he goes through hard things. So I want to ask you something. If you could ask God to do something for you, just one thing, for you, or it could be bigger than for you, it could be for the world, it could be for a group of people, what do you think you would ask for? Just think about that. If you could ask God to do something, what would you want to ask God to do? Take a moment and think about that. Do you have an idea? You can think about it more later. I'll keep going. But in this week's lesson, Abraham asks God to help him. Abraham asks God for help with a problem, and he asks God to help, right? And in this week's lesson, we are going to be learning about how God listens to Abraham and how God responds to Abraham. It's a really cool story. I'm not going to spoil it here, but this is what our kids are learning about this morning, and we will continue learning about Abraham in the coming weeks, so stay tuned. That's all for me for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!